because I travel to Spanish Wells and other areas quite often. I have learned that this has been the best season in years. The banks are full. Rick Mackey was the person who was the driving force to make sure that that bill went before Parliament and the bill was passed. You in North Eleuthera have a gold mine. Take care of Rick Mackey. Do not listen to those other folks because they have nothing positive to say. You know what's happening? The North Eleuthera is booming. Ryland is booming. Spanish Wells is moving. The mainland is grooving under this Free National Movement government. This has been the best season for many, many years. 4 short years under this FNM government. And I can only imagine, had we had the turmoil which we had a few years ago, what Eleuthera will be like. I will speak about Central tomorrow. We will present the facts tomorrow. The facts, we have the report card. And we will be releasing our report card tomorrow night. And so while I would not take up all of the accomplishments that has taken place there in the North, I'm going to leave that for Mr. Mackey to do. But I just had to speak about those areas because I saw the passion he had. I watched him. North Eleuthera, take care of Rick Mackey. Go in there and do a tick for who? A tick for who? Listen, man, this thing is real. The Free National Movement, this has been the best government this country has had in years. We were able to go through the storms with one great leader, Hubert Alexander Minnis. One leader. And so all I'm going to say to you is this. If he was able to get you through the storms, let's continue to support the Free National Movement. That other side, they're playing games with you. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them because their leader flip-flops every day. Because he talks with one voice and speaks with another. And so how could you follow a leader of such? Let's be fair. This country has had its challenges, but we are strong. Our economy is moving. Our education system is moving. So you young people out there, for the first time in history in this country, you were able to go to BTVI. You were able to go to UB. In the Family Islands, and they go for what? Free of charge. When that bill was passed in the House of Assembly, it was passed under Hubert Alexander Minnis administration. And on top of that, your children are capable of receiving a stipend at the end of the month to make sure they're able to survive. First time in the history of the Bahamas. And you tell me this man is not God sent? You tell me this party doesn't have the interest of our youth? You tell me we doesn't have the interest of our young men and young women? There are opportunities that this country has never had. And to you young people out there, please take advantage of the opportunities you have. It was provided by this government. And so, it's about who? It is about your future.
We still rocking with Doc, baby.
Don't forget, please, when you go to those polls, a tick for who? A tick for who? Thank you. Good night.
Music, man. This is not a golden rule. Take it and don't be no fool. Never see a dog barking
Yeah.
You'll never see.
Come on.
People talking about you if you're going nowhere. But when you're trying to excel yourself, they got your name everywhere.
Sing it out, everybody. Say what?
Because
dog don't bark at Parker. You understand.
We still rocking with Doc,
and
baby.
we're going to keep on rocking with Doc. Listen to me. I have heard from the Prime Minister's mouth myself that Hank Johnson and Rick Mackey are two of the hardest working members of Parliament in the House of Assembly. Listen, they're resilient. When Hank go to Parliament, Hank Johnson go to Parliament, you always listen to him. He don't stop till he mentioned every settlement from Hatchet Bay to Bannerman Town. When Rick Mackey go to Parliament, he don't stop till he mentioned every settlement on the mainland, Spanish Wells, Harbor Island, and Current Island. These men are serious about their jobs. And that's why we got to re-elect them one more time. We got to do it again, North Eleuthera. We got to do it again, South Eleuthera. So North Eleuthera, if you are in the house, make some noise, blow your horns, and welcome the next member of Parliament for the North Eleuthera constituency, Mr. Howard Ricky Mackey.
Been there, we done that. We ain't going back, no, we keep it. The FNM. I say we been there, we done that. We ain't going back, no, we keep it. The FNM. My mama told me many years ago.
I want to first welcome I want to recognize the First Lady, my lovely wife, Cindy Mackey. The wind beneath my wings. And now, I want to welcome the Prime Minister of this country, the most honorable Hubert Alexander Minnis, to FNM country.
FNM, we ready.
This is home of the FNM. We ain't got nowhere to go because we are here about your future.
Hey, yo, 1, 2, 3, get up, we got victory. No weapon they throw at me, you know it won't prosper. Now, just got laid off.
I only got a few minutes here, and Mr. DJ is trying to get me in a groove. But I want to report tonight to the people of North Eleuthera what we have been able to accomplish in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a Category 5 hurricane. And we were still able to get much more accomplished in our 4.5 years than one fellow in the Southern Bahamas did in his 4 terms.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. With the shortage of funds that this country is faced with as a result of 20% depletion in our revenue as a result of Hurricane Dorian, in addition to that, we lost more than 50% of our revenue as a result of the pandemic. We were still able to get millions and millions of dollars expended in North Eleuthera. When you ride with pride because of this FNM government. Whether it's the mainland, whether it's Spanish Wells, or whether it's Harbor Island, you ride with pride.
We rockin' with Doc, baby.
Many of you remember the issue with water. They used to constantly show the water and talked about it red and it bad. And that's the one time when I didn't want nobody to talk about red. But now, when you get in the shower, whether you're in Spanish Wells or Harbor Island or the mainland, when you shower, you could just sip and drink. You know, they tell me the sales in the food stores have dropped when it comes to bleaching cream. This water we got is so good, it's making you, it's clearing you up.
How you feel? Tell me how you feel. Oh, it's red.
But that is what this FNM government will do. It'll take those deficiencies and make them efficiencies. I want to talk about Spanish Wells. And my good twin from the South talked about Spanish Wells. Spanish Wells, everything you asked for, you got. And now I'm asking from you. You asked from me, and we delivered. And now I ask for you to deliver North Eleuthera. We took care of the roads. We took care of the water. We took care of the Russell Island Bridge. And most importantly, we took care of the fishing industry once and for all. Then you step across and come to the mainland. And our roads were bad. And even though we didn't have the money that we wanted to have, our good Prime Minister, and spearheaded by the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Desmond Bannister, they delivered good roads for the mainland. They delivered good water for the mainland. They did a technical study for the bridge on the mainland. And even when we first took office, they had to do repairs to the glass window bridge. So millions and millions of dollars have been spent by this administration making sure North Eleuthera was taken care of. And the sad thing about it, you got some people on the other side want you to turn your back on the FNM despite all that has been done even in the midst of this pandemic. The devil is a liar.
We rockin' with Doc, baby.
They say, sometimes I hear the phrase that Ricky ain't do nothing. You know, it is so appropriate that this first launch is right here in the Bluff, where, as a result of a PLP operative taking a photo of a known closed, dilapidated clinic and made it to appear as if that was operational. They knew that, but they did it to try and scandalize this good government. But today, I want you to take your time and ride to the community of Bluff, and you will see a brand new spiky clinic courtesy of your member of Parliament.
Onward, together, all
we didn't stop there because our passion is for our people. And in the pandemic, you got to stay healthy. You got to get good medical treatment. And you got to exercise. And so we saw the need to put in a nice park so that the people could go and walk and jog and play basketball, and they could carry the kids out to swing and slide, all courtesy of the free national movement and your member. We did this because we care. We ain't looking for no power. We ain't looking for no notoriety. We are here for the people of North Eleuthera. You got some people coming around, they say, now, if I get elected, I can do this, I can do that. If I get a chance, you know that? That's interesting. I want you to check a pamphlet that's being circulated. The pamphlet says they're gonna renovate the clinic in Bluff. They say they're gonna fix one park down somewhere so that the people on the mainland or the people in Bow got somewhere to go. That goes to show you how far removed they are from reality. You want to do something that has already been done. What sense does that make? But listen, I'm not here just to tell you about or give a report card on what we've been able to accomplish in 4.5 short years. I'm here to tell you that we are here about your future. I know every time on every election cycle you hear people say, well, this is the most important election from whatever. The reality is, this one truly is.
It's about our future.
I want you to take the time and think of where we are as a nation and what we're faced with, and the stable hands that our leader is exacting to ensure that we stay safe and still make a dollar. Now, Harbor Island, well, let me just say, North Eleuthera making plenty dollars. So when I hear people talk, even my colleagues say, boy, you got the best constituency going. Because when in Nassau, when things were rough and they were delivering, you had to go and line up to get your food. And North Eleuthera, we delivered it to your door.
Forward, upward, onward, together.
But what I'm saying is, you cannot take a chance going forward. Your future and the future of your children is too important. Mama always said, watch a person, and they will show you what they are and what they are good for. View the man from Cat Island and what he has done for Cat Island. And view the member for Kalani and see what he has done for Kalani. It is no comparison. I am reminded in the Bible where talents were given to individuals. And what you did with those talents indicated or represented what you were worth or what you value. And that fella from Cat Island, he buried his talent. He buried it. But our man has showed you the value and the worth. And while some locally may criticize him, he is accredited And he is complimented worldwide for what he has done for the Bahamas. So we have to rock with Doc.
We still rocking with Doc.
If a fella can't do nothing for one constituency, you won't give him 39? Let me use a construction analogy. If you had a fella building a house, and that house, when it was built, well, he didn't get it finished. And when you look at it, all you could do is shake your head. You gonna try him with your future home? So why you want put the Bahamas in the hands of a Brave Davis? I want you to think about that now. I really want you to think about that. This is about your future.
It's about your future. I vote in FNM.
The Bahamas is at a critical junction. And going forward, it's going to be rough. I don't want you to believe that once the election is over, everything is going to be fine. We are going to have to work hard. We're going to have to put our shoulders to the wheel, and we're going to have to push. But we know if we push behind the doctor, if we push behind the steady hands man, not a fellow who can tell you, well, you are safe because you are safe, because the tools you have equipped you to be safe. No. You will be safe when you put your hands in the hands of the man that leads the free national movement. And as I leave, let me say, we have to adhere to our protocols. We have to wash our hands. We have to wear our masks. We have to social distance. We have to sanitize. But if we want to get a better Bahamas, we have to get vaccinated, and then on September 16th, I want you to come out in masses. I want you to show those people why you are voting FNM.
You still fired up out there? You still ready to go? Well, blow those horns and make some noise. Don't forget, we still got our protocols, so keep your masks on, keep your social distancing. We got our good friends from the COVID ambassadors here, the police is here, and they are our friends, and they vote in FNM, so let's make sure we do everything right. Make some noise for the police and the COVID police. Now, everything that Rick Mackey was talking about getting done in these islands and these settlements is true. And you know why it's true? Because we have one fellow who's the Minister of Works who does get everything done. He says what he means, and he means what he says. And guess what? He is our Deputy Prime Minister. He's the next Member of Parliament for Carmichael. And guess what? He's in the house! So put your hands together. Make some noise for the DPM, for the next Member of Parliament, for Carmichael.
FNMs, FNMs. You know, I'm in the Isle of Freedom tonight, and it was so refreshing standing in the back and looking at all you young people out here tonight. There's so many young people out here tonight, and I know that's because you know it's all about your future. So I want to share some things with you tonight. And as young people, I want you to keep these numbers and figures in mind. And when anybody say anything silly to you like Ricky Markey was telling you about, you tell them the truth. And you tell them the facts about what your government has done and what your government is going to do. You know, tonight I was standing next to one of my old, I better not say old, one of my former schoolmates. And that person said tonight, there's never been so much money in North Eleuthera as this year. And you only never, and all you see is US dollars everywhere. That is because of what your government has been doing. And that is because of what our Prime Minister has been doing.
We still rocking with Doc.
So listen, during the past few years, your member of parliament, Ricky Markey, has had me back and forth in Eleuthera. You all might not have seen me all the time, but he has had me back and forth in Eleuthera. And he's been focused on all the critical issues that he wanted to get resolved. He has been completely focused and completely dedicated. And I want to commend him for how committed he is to his constituents. Because of Rick Markey, more work has been done in North Eleuthera than any period of 10 years. In this last 4 years, any 10-year period, you take it, more work has been done. Let me start with the first thing. When we were elected, I got so many complaints about the Queens Highway. The condition was poor, and that was unfair to you. You needed a decent highway. You needed to be able to get around. And you needed your visitors to be able to get around easy. So your FNM government invested $11 million to fix that highway. That's more money than that we spend on roads for Eleuthera than any other island. And now you have the smoothest highway anywhere. And I challenge anyone to say otherwise. So riding on the Queens Highway this afternoon was better than riding on most streets in Nassau. You have something to be proud of.
It's about your future. I vote in FNM. You vote in FNM.
So thank you, Ricky Markey. But we didn't stop there. We looked at all of the settlement roads in Eleuthera, every single one. And as we get money, we're going to pave them all. But before we came to the mainland, we started with Spanish Wells on Harbor Island. We spent $721,000 to make sure that for the first time in many, many years, Spanish Wells has decent roads. They're in the best condition that they've ever been in. We have budgeted $2.6 million to pave the roads in Harbor Island. And when that is finished, you're going to see me driving through all these settlements, the Bluff, Current, Upper and Lower Bogue, Gregorytown. I'm going to be looking through all of these to look at your roads, to check out the work, and make sure that I live up to Rick Markey's standards, that North Eleuthera has the best roads that you could possibly have.
It's about your future.
So I know that Markey is a man of his word, and I want you to understand that your FNM party lives up to our words. The other fella's going to come with empty promises. Ask them what they do. Ain't nothing. Nothing. And you young people, I want you to carry the message. Markey wasn't satisfied with the road, so he came to me and he said, fix that bridge in Spanish Wells. We didn't fix the bridge. I apologize. We built a brand new spanking bridge in Spanish Wells, $2.8 million, and built one of the most beautiful bridges that you will find anywhere. That's how we value Eleuthera. But I'm going to tell you something, as beautiful as that bridge is, the only bridge in this country that is going to be more beautiful is when we start your new glass window bridge next year. We've already done all the engineering works. We know where the bridge is going to be. We know how high it's going to be. It is going to be something like when you look and see what, like when you go to San Francisco someplace. You wouldn't believe it. You're going to get a $30 to $40 million bridge that is going to be a worldwide attraction for people to come here just to see the bridge. We are going to create next to that bridge a very special tourist attraction so that tourists could come here, they could dine outside, they could enjoy the sights, and North Eleuthera residents are going to be able to have boots there and make money. Thank you, Rick Mackey, for caring about your people. In the very near future, we know how important Harbor Island is. And so we are going to upgrade the dock in Harbor Island. And the Prime Minister is going to talk about the second project. You are going to get the most fantastic airport anywhere in the Family Islands. Your government has budgeted $75 million for the most modern, beautiful airport for North Eleuthera that you could ever imagine. You won't have to wait outside in the rain. You won't have to worry about no mosquitoes. You are going to have the best airport that we could build. And we are going to invest. We're going to invest in it because you are worth it. And it's all about your future. So with all of those great things happening in Eleuthera, there's going to be wonderful job opportunities. I want all of you young people to take advantage of it. Take advantage of the money opportunities. Make the money. Plant your roots. Build your homes and enjoy your home community. Rick Mackey is a visionary. Eleuthera, hold on to this good man. He is a great leader for Eleuthera. And he knows that it's all about your future.
We still rocking with Doc.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Let's keep rocking.
Come on, make some noise. Second time. Second time, two straight. We can't stop this now. North Eleuthera, we can't stop this now. Bahamas, we can't stop this now. We've come too far, and we rocking with Doc. We taking with Rick, and we going to the bank with Hank. Make some noise and blow your horns. Ladies and gentlemen, we brought the best entertainment to Eleuthera tonight. You ready to dance? You ready to make some noise? Put your hands together. We got the biggest box in the world in the house tonight. Listen to me. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bahamas' best storyteller, Mr. KB.
Hey! How y'all doing? North Eleuthera! Come on, come on!
I's FNM,
Come!
you's FNM, she's FNM,
That's what I said!
she's FNM,
Hey!
I's FNM,
Come!
I's
What?
FNM, he's FNM, he's FNM.
I see fire, fire in the party. I see fire, fire on everybody. Fire burning them. We is FNM, 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 FNM. We is that?
I's FNM,
What?
you's FNM, we's FNM, she's FNM, hey! I's FNM, you's FNM, we's FNM, he's FNM.
I see red, red, red in the party. I see red, red, red on everybody. Red burning them. We is FNM, 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 FNM. Hey! Come on!
I's FNM,
What?
you's FNM, we's FNM, she's FNM, hey! I's FNM, you's FNM, he's FNM, he's
We is that? Oh! That's it. Come on! What they talking about? Come on! What's this? Me now up to Bimini on every soul. What you say? On every key. What you say? Ooh, the FNM is lighting the way. Keep a better future, you say? A better day. Steady leadership that's kept us safe. Ooh, the FNM been lighting the way. What you say, FNM? How you feeling? How you feeling? Okay, listen here now, listen. Ooh, the FNM been lighting the way. Where the Dorian or the COVID came. We say, we heard you say, listen what? Heard every word. Come on now. Ooh, the FNM's been lighting the way. Let me say you there. Hey, hey, what you say? Come on. For all the times I kept to say, for all the time he led the way. Yes, tomorrow and today. Hey, a leadership that shows that he cares. Hey, what? You can't wait to get what you say now. Come on. FNM's let me hear you sing. Listen now. There were tough times, but they kept us safe. What you did? They did the right thing. What you did? They kept us safe. Okay. Ooh, let me hear you. The FNM. Oh, listen here. Make Bahamians heal. Help Bahamians men. When you want Bahamians, we will spend. What do you say now? Ooh, the FNM's been lighting the... Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Hey, 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 go. For all the times I kept to say, for all the times he led the way, FNM's let me hear you say, hey, true leadership is what minutes bring. FNM's let me hear you sing. I can't wait. Please say FNM's. Okay, okay, let's go. Hold it up. Oh, all FNM's. Let me hear you now. Let me hear you. We going with the. We hear you. We going with the. We going with the. We going with the. We going with the. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, ain't nothing like that. Money like that. Are you ready? What we do right now? Let's go. Right. Come on. Let's go. All the times minutes have to save. For all the times he led the way. FNM's let me hear you sing. Oh, come here now. True leadership is what minutes bring. I can't wait to hear everybody sing. Come on. FNMs, let me hear you. Oh, oh. Wait a second. We going with the FNM. 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 What? Oh no! Come on. We going with the. We going with the. We going. Oh Lord! North Eleuthera! We going with the FNM. Love your Bahamian culture! Come on!
What are they talking about? 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 Basta, ding, ding. What are they talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Ladies and gentlemen, bring it down, selector. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want to remind you of our protocols. And we need you to do the right thing. Let's keep our social distance. Let's keep our masks on. Remember, we are setting the example, right? I know. We want to jump and we want to dance, and I know. We know how it go. You know, but under these kind of circumstances, we got to do the right thing. All right, that's okay? You still FNM? You still rocking with Doc? Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Time to turn your lights on, time to blow the horns, time to make some noise. Guess why? Because who is in the house? Our leader. The man who kept us safe all through this pandemic. The man who kept the Bahamas alive for the last 4 years. And guess what? We want 5 more years. Say it me, 5 more years. 5 more years. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome the next Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, our leader, the Honorable Hubert Alexander Minnis. Make some noise.
There will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. But victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
FNMs. Oh, I am so happy tonight to be here. When I see the discipline being displayed, I want the Bahamas to know that North Eleuthera is disciplined.
Everybody rock with Doc. Everybody rock with Doc. Everybody rock with Doc. Everybody rock with Doc.
Then as I look around and see so many young people, who are you voting for? Who are you voting for? I want the Bahamas to know that the young people are with the FNM.
Everybody rock with Doc. Everybody rock with Doc.
It is so wonderful to be here tonight in North Eleuthera. And tomorrow we will be in South Eleuthera. I am here in Eleuthera because the FNM wants your support to continue the good work we started 4.5 years ago. I am here to deliver the fraternal twins in North Eleuthera. You gave me twins last time, and we will get twins again. Give them fire, boy. Let us return Ricky Mackey in North Eleuthera and Hank Johnson in Central and South Eleuthera to the People's House there on Bay Street to work on behalf of all Eleutherans. The FNM torch continue to burn bright from north to central, the south, Harbor Island, Spanish Wells, and Current Island. When election night is over, I want the Bahamas to say, Eleuthera held firm. Eleuthera burned bright. Eleuthera is FNM.
Hey, yo, 1, 2, 3, get up, we got victory. No weapon they throw at me, you know it won't prosper.
North Eleuthera, I love you too, my dear. We are traveling to Bahamas to ask the Bahamian people for a new mandate to end the emergency phase of the pandemic and to continue the work of getting our economy roaring again. We have big plans for the Family Islands, but to put more of these plans in place, from investments to infrastructure, we need to end this wave and the emergency phase of the pandemic. The way out of the COVID-19 pandemic is vaccination. I am pleased to report here tonight, last week, 17,708 doses of the vaccines were administered in the Bahamas. And this is very, very good news.
It's about our future.
Here is a breakdown of the number of doses of the vaccines administered in Eleuthera so far. We have administered 2,228 of the first doses and 1,353 of the second dose. So far, 3,581 residents of Eleuthera have received at least one dose of the vaccine. This week on Wednesday and on Thursday, more vaccines will be administered on Eleuthera. The vaccination sites will be in South Eleuthera, Central Eleuthera, Hatchet Bay, Palmetto Point, North Eleuthera, Spanish Wells, and Harbor Island. And be sure to check opm.gov.bs/vaccine for the schedules. And visit vax.gov.bs to make your appointment. We need you to keep coming forward to get vaccinated. My government has secured more than 500,000 doses of 3 of the best vaccines in the world today. And I need you to come forward as quickly as possible so that we can stop this wave. The hospitals are full. We have lost our brothers and sisters to this deadly virus. We do not want major surges taking hold in our family islands. The vaccines are safe and they are effective. More than 1 billion people around the world have been vaccinated. And my government has worked hard to secure shots for you because we care about your future.
We can't trust them in our future.
As a medical doctor of 4 decades, I can tell you how dangerous this virus is. The Delta variant is particularly dangerous. The vaccines protect against severe disease, hospitalization, and death. So let's be a part of the solution to this wave. I want Eleuthera to be safe and to get back to normalcy as quickly as possible.
Doctor, the country is sick, sick. The country is sick, sick. The country needs immediate attention.
North Eleuthera. These days, I keep seeing pictures of Brave Davis flying all kinds of people into Cat Island. You know why? He's scared, you know. In 2017, we defeated the last PLP leader, and we are going to do it again. Brave has been the Cat Island MP for 20 plus years. And when you ask him what he did for Cat Island, all he could do is hold up some drawings of plans of what could have been done. He was the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Works in the last PLP government. He had plenty power. He did not use his power to help his people. That should tell you all what we need to do about Brave. A lousy MP would make a lousy prime minister. And a lousy minister would also make a lousy prime minister. Remember that fire at the dome in Bomsey? The contractor who built the dome had no insurance. So, he had no insurance. You know, the Bahamian people, you and I, had to pay again to rebuild that dome. PLP leaders have a long track record of doing nothing for their constituencies. It was so bad with Christie that in 2017, the people of Centerville voted him out while he was the sitting prime minister. The people of Cat Island, Rumpke, and San Salvador are tired of Brave. They have had enough. They do not want to hear his empty promises anymore. Cat Island is going with Felicia Knowles and the FNM this time.
I vote in FNM, you vote in FNM, we vote in FNM, everybody voting for FNM.
Brave is tired, and it's time we send him home. We have another accomplished woman taking on the PLP deputy in the Exumas and Ragged Island. Jennifer Isaacs Dotson is a veteran trade unionist. She has spent her life fighting for workers' rights. She getting, now listen to me carefully, she getting a retirement rocking chair ready for Chester, so he could sit right on the porch next to Brave so that they can both rock themselves to sleep.
Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog.
You know the PLP didn't get the message you sent them in 2017. You told them they needed to change. They did not change. They went and got one of them old PLPs from the 80s to be their leader. The Bahamian people have to send the PLP an even clearer message this election. This time, let's send them all home. North Eleuthera, FNMs, we have big plans for North Eleuthera. As promised, we already created a passport office here in Eleuthera. You no longer have to travel to Nassau to get a passport, which included spending plenty money on travel and accommodations. We have restored or built new bridges, docks, and infrastructure throughout Eleuthera, and there is much more to come. After many years, you are going to get a brand new world-class international airport. And you will have one of the best airports in the Bahamas.
Walk and live. More fire.
We are going to expand the use of solar energy in the Family Islands to take advantage of the many sunny days the good Lord gave us here in the Bahamas. For years, the glass window bridge needed to be permanently fixed. We are going to get a beautiful bridge that will be resilient against hurricanes. Because the glass window bridge is such an iconic and beautiful site, we are also going to build a cultural site near the bridge for open air events. We intend to make the area a world-renowned heritage site for Bahamians and visitors alike. And this will become one of the leading heritage sites in our Bahamas. We are creating housing development for young professionals and young people in New Providence. We are going to expand this program to include Eleuthera, Exuma, Abaco, and Andres. Now, you know, we have extended free preschool to our young 3 and 4 year olds. In Eleuthera, if we do not have sufficient preschools, we invite individuals who have knowledge as a preschool teacher to embark in such an investment, because the government will provide you the land free of charge. The government will also direct you to the Small Business Development Center so that you can get grants or loan to build such a structure. The government will also ensure that all the materials and equipment for such facility is brought in duty-free. And just as it's done in Nassau and throughout, every preschool student, the facility is paid $2,000 per year to accommodate them. So in addition to all that you receive, you would receive $2,000 a year per student. We're doing this for our young people throughout the Bahamas. After all, you are the future. We want even more people from Eleuthera to take advantage of loans and grants for small businesses from the Small Business Development Center. We are also going to expand the use of telemedicine so that you can connect with doctors in Nassau virtually and, if necessary, anywhere throughout the world. Every family island, we've heard your cry. We've heard your cry. And every family island will have a resident doctor available to them. We are going to continue to promote improvements and the modernization of local government on the family island. We are also going to continue to work with family island communities in the drafting and reviewing of development plans and projects for your communities. This includes public and private sector investment. This is not the big one yet. The big one coming soon. The big one coming soon. These are only the tip of the iceberg that we want to ensure that your future is protected. We are creating a new agency called Invest Bahamas to encourage many more Bahamian and international investors. In Harbor Island, the new Bryland Club Marina is open. It is one of the most beautiful marinas in the region. In November 2018, the developers received approval to purchase approximately 21 acres of land at Dunmore Town for the expansion of the previously approved 4M Harbor Island Marine Resort. The approval was for a project to include restaurants, a spa, 67 cottages, villas, and suites, and 16 condos. The capital investment as of April 30th, 2021 was $70,500,000. I was advised that the total investment for phase 1 will be approximately $100 million. The full completion of the Bryland Club is scheduled for January 2023. I will have more to say on the Disney project tomorrow night in South Eleuthera. Let me give you an update on Half Moon Key. This is an investment of over $80 million by Carnival. They are creating a new pier that will accommodate the largest cruise vessels in the Carnival fleet, including the new Mardi Gras. The developers are working through the environmental impact assessment and the environmental management plan with the Department of Environmental Protection and Planning. Once the environmental reviews are complete, the next step will be the period of public consultation for the Half Moon Key expansion project. I want all of Eleuthera to take advantage of the Disney and Half Moon projects so that more Bahamians can take advantage of more tourists coming to the Bahamas. And we want to significantly expand the number of peer-to-peer rentals like Airbnb. We are going to assist Bahamians by providing small loans for the improvement of these facilities through the country and provide the kind of training needed for Bahamians to become world-class hosts. You may want to refurbish or convert a property you may have so you can earn more from our lucrative tourism market. North Eleuthera, FNMs.
It's about our future.
FNMs, Inagua want to hear you. Let Inagua know that Eleuthera is in the bag.
Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog.
The Bahamas is coming strong. There is hope and light on the horizon. Let us end this pandemic together. Let us get Eleuthera ready to take advantage of our recovering economy, which is going to boom even more. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Let me assure you, voting will be safe. I want you all to come out early and vote. The young people, all Bahamas, you are voting for your future. And I want to remind you that though University of Bahamas has been made free for all, we recognize how difficult it is individuals coming from the Family Islands to New Providence. And that is why every student coming from the Family Island, in addition to having free education, is given $500 per month to assist with accommodation.
Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog. Everybody rock with dog.
Eleuthera, Bahamas, Eleuthera is delivering twins. I am happy to be your doctor. I am happy to deliver those twins. I have delivered more than 5,000 babies in my life. They delivered me. And Eleuthera, these extra 2 twins, the twins, will be delivered safely. Thank you, and God bless you.
The COVID situation the right way. Economy back on the rise.
Yes, it is.
People getting back their jobs. How you mean? Who we moving west?
FNM.
The dog. We coming back with the dog. Yeah. FNM with future back on track. It back on track. Yeah. We coming back with the dog. Yeah. FNM with future can't mash up. It can't mash up. No. For months we wasn't working. Was always inside. Was driving we crazy. Was driving we wild. It had me so lonely.
Blow your horns, make some
We
noise.
ready to get back on track with the dog. Come on, FNM, let's go. We coming back with the dog. Yeah. FNM with future back on track.
Money, money, money.
Back on track. Yeah. We coming back.
Just like we started, ladies and gentlemen, we want to close in a word of prayer. We invite you to drive home safely. Be careful. Don't forget to exercise all the protocols. It's about your future, and we want you to stay safe. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for giving us a good night tonight. Thank you for all that was said and all that was done. Bless our Prime Minister, bless our leaders, bless our party, bless our country, bless our policemen, bless our people. Father, give us the victory in September 16th. Let us drive home safe tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Blow your horns, make some noise. DJ Money, talk to us.
I'm not leaving, that's impossible to do. Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be cooking the way you do. You can't be hooking me. If you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be walking the way you do. Because you're hooking me. Come on. I don't know what to do, so I'm pleading. Plus you will give me no reason. You tell me this is the end of the season. Mash up we think dress so. But you don't understand when you watch me. I said I see that I win the lottery. How you go pick up just so and then